when I wanted to get a offensive IoT security job, that is like a niche within a niche.
Yep.
Many people just would like to get into any offensive security role, and we know that it is difficult to sometimes pivot from blue to red, from that defensive to offensive. But it's even more so. It's even more of a niche in the offensive hardware space. And so what I did is I effectively social engineered my employer. And so I actually found a company that I knew produced IoT devices, and then I looked on their job board and they had blue team positions available. And so I went and I worked there as a blue teamer. And I said, "Hey, like in my free time, can I just try to pen test one of those?" They're like, "Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, you can try that out." And so that's how that was the story of how I social engineered myself into the role. You studied the company, did my recon, and
That's awesome.
got my foot in the door, and then pivoted to the job I wanted. So like a good hacker.
That's amazing, because I can think of plenty of opportunities that I've leveraged through my career to better my skill set and everything, because you mentioned earlier, experience is king here. You have to, there's no real certification to get into this niche, especially when you start niching down like this. So you got to have experience. Well, people are like, how can I get experience if I can't land the job? Well, you got to figure out how to build experience. There's tons of different ways to build this experience. And what you just outlined is a really great way to do this, is to kind of socially engineer your position. So that's a really smart way of going about it, and for the people that maybe haven't quite got there yet, is there other ways they can be demonstrating like them building experience without actually working the job?
Yeah, there is, especially in the age of social media and GitHub, right? You can be sharing projects. You can make a blog, and you can make a blog about your security research that you're doing on the side. So I feel like in the day and age where the side hustle is there's like more and more and more people that are going into their side hustles. There's all sorts of projects that you can do off the job, off hours, that can build that resume for you. Yeah.